Aaron.
Yo!
Ready to make waves with his Diddy, his Rob. We're going to find out what else.
I see a lot of Diddy-Rob combinations.
Yes.
There has to
The
be something
item
clicking
play.
there.
They're both
yes,
in Brawl.
of
Sure,
course.
if you play for a while, with the banana and the gyro, they go hand in hand. Like, if I'm fighting a Diddy, I love taking banana because I'm just right at home with those items. And when you play both those characters, his item play is so good. He knows
Immaculate.
what he's doing.
Yes, it's just a very easy transition,
Yes.
a reasonable translation from character to character. And I would love for it to be a hand-to-hand thing, but it's more of a hand-to-face thing because when he throws that, I'm not playing catch. I need to lap that a little more. Maybe that's what I'll do tonight. Back in my hotel room after a fat nap. Thank you very much. As is customary.
I love the music choice here in between the sets. It's the perfect little palette cleanser. But here we go. The third character, of course, why not?
Yeah. We're talking about the bottom floor here at low tide. We're in the elevator.
We have the roundest team with Pac-Man, Jigglypuff, K-Rool's stomach versus Pyra Mythra, Diddy, and Rob.
Smashpuff64, a man of legend. Let me tell you, it's so strange because he like his heart, he wants to main Puff alone.
Yes.
But as any reasonable person would conclude, it's just not reasonable.
Pac-Man's really good.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we don't talk enough about Pac-Man, like just the community in general, but until you see like Teal like taking over Gluttony like out there in Europe recently, like there's just not many Pac-Mans, you know, slightly less of a fun character, but it's so strong.
And the way he just gimped him belly out and belly flop.
All right, so if you know Smash Puff, like he doesn't main K-Rool, does he? Like I guess like his Puff would try to be his best.
As far as he would attest, this is a tri-main guy. He plays all of them in equal capacity.
I think that's big to take off of one of Aaron's characters, like keeping up with him. But Aaron, he's a really high seed in this entire tournament overall. Like we're seeing somebody that was at Summit too recently.
In fact, but Smash Puff, let me tell you, like that K-Rool single-handedly beat the best ike in our region. Yeah, like he said, who should I go? And I said, well, you have options. And he said, I'm gonna go K-Rool. And I said, why does that sound like the worst one? And then he won.
Why not?
Anyway. Now,
I'm excited because of all the matches I watched. Is he going to rest out of it? All right, no, he didn't rest.
I have done that before, but it's not worth it if it's at 1%. He'll just come back down and forward smash you.
But if you get the clip on Aaron, though,
get that clip on Aaron,
you're going to look really cool on Reddit.
You sure will. That up smash was inches. It's frame 8. I'm shocked it didn't make it.
There's like a weird little like medium kind of like blind spot there because like the ground hitbox and then the higher hitbox. Puff might have been like right in that middle there, which is like kind of like oddly safe for it, but even though Rob is super healthy here at 53, like if Smash Puff can get him off stage, there's a lot you can do with nairs and forward.
He's at rest percent for sure.
Oh, 100%.
That is an angry puff ball. That gumball is spicy.
I'm looking for forward air to rest right now. I think that's going to work perfect right now with, you know.
Almost as good as Nair.
I'm going to stop that sentence.
Raw
That
Nair. All right. Yeah. When it comes to Pac-Man, like you were mentioning, like he's kind of been overshadowed, and that's mostly because of the fault of DLC, right?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Like, Pac-Man's a great character, but there's other characters that demand a little more of our attention.
And people that find the matchup annoying of like anybody versus Pac-Man, I think Rob actually does very good versus Pac-Man, to be honest.
I would have to agree. I also think that Puff doesn't do as badly against Rob as you would expect. Unfortunately, we didn't have much time to talk about that.
Yeah. The one matchup I've experienced in that I was hired for, gone in the blink of an eye.
So much for that. Partnerships with Hungrybox. Sponsored hashtag. Ooh,
so
the hydrant.
We almost saw for a moment there, and I don't know if Aaron knows it, but I learned this about a month or two ago, that so gyro in this game is dependent based on the speed it's moving at after it's been thrown and dropped.
Oh, is that right?
And that means if you Z-drop a gyro in front of a hydrant and the water pushes it, it does like 30%.
Oh my goodness gracious.
And it can kill.
Yeah, not fond of that.
And this situation almost popped up there for a moment, so Rob mains versus Pac-Man, there's some stuff he can do. Rob mains that have actual Diddy main in the back pocket don't even need them.
Yeah, no, that was up. Anyway.
Aaron looks so comfortable up there. This is just another data job for him.
Yeah, another day in the office. He says, I'm coming to my office in less than business casual because I know that I'm not getting fired today. Thank you very much.
That'd be a really early firing from Moist.
Oh, goodness.
There's no need to worry. He is one of the most hyped players here at this weekend. But
certainly so.
Looked a little scary. He didn't get to show off his DLC, but he got to show off his item game.
Yeah. I think that Pac-Man was like an unfortunate situation to have as like the last character, especially against Rob, because naturally this is a guy who plays both Diddy and Rob. So
but
his
the
item
also
play
worked really well. Maybe the Puff should go last? I don't know. Like,
it's interesting. We're going to find out.
Puff versus Diddy actually isn't that bad in my opinion.
Oh, certainly not, yeah. We got Banana into rest confirms. Interesting. But we're leading with Puff. I think this is a good pick against the Aegis.
So we still have the Pac-Man in the back. So basically, Smash Puff really has to hope that he gets the Rob out before he gets the Pac-Man, in my opinion.
Precisely. Ooh, okay.
This is a little bit of a tough matchup, though. Sometimes Puff can have some trouble against swords, but I think that, like, of them, like, has some things, like, you can kind of do against Pyra and Mythra. Like, thankfully, it's not, like, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. It all comes down to what the summary of Puff's entire career is like.
It's not
which
the
is, you lose on stage, you win off stage.
Yes.
Unless it's Game & Watch. Then you lose everywhere.
Good point. Except unless when you're shielding.
Oh, yeah, good point. Oh, my goodness.
Beautiful call out.
Yeah, certainly so. No matter how much aerial drift you have, she has just enough mobility to call it out.
Let's see if Aaron has learned that K-Rool matchup. He's had about, maybe 3 minutes to learn it. Let's see what he can do.
More than enough time.
He did not learn it. Bro, Aaron, you're not a coach yet. You need to get the coach.
We have a K-Rool main on there?
Only for your Pyra birthday.
Man, I can't imagine.
You are sick with Robin Diddy. Don't worry. Let me just save myself.
I think the way he hit the gyro first actually made his dash attack easier to parry because it put him in like that hit lag situation.
So this matchup, we didn't get to see it last game. K-Rool has some stuff. That crown is so annoying for Rob to deal with, but if you don't have the chance to get it out first, because Aaron's pressure was immaculate right there.
Oh, yeah, but the way he went over the laser with the up air instead of expending his double jump is so intelligent. And we're talking about like the guy with the one of the strongest forward smashes in the game, but will it be enough to live this? He actually manages his way out.
No, he didn't.
He pulled up the item play. It's what you would expect. He plays Pac-Man. Oh my goodness.
Beautiful. Got it. But now we're right back to that same problem. You needed to hope that the Rob was gone before the Pac-Man. Did not accomplish, unfortunately. However, 61%. At least he's halfway there.
Yep, this is the deck you've been dealt. Let's see what happens and how well you can manage. I'm excited to see. Pac-Man Rob. Wow, yeah, can't imagine. Old.
It's
the oldies are the goodies.
Commentator because nobody else would agree with you there.
Yeah. Like, deck I've been dealt. This is older than these two characters.
He's keeping him out.
Okay.
Anything he can do to get that final kill on him. He's got Bell in hand. That's huge. Bell to up smash will do it. That's going to push. Oh, no, not quite.
I love the way he so smoothly grabbed the bell even after he sent the hydrant after him.
These are setups you practice.
Yeah, for certain. Back to the lab again and again and again.
And again.
All right. Dangerous situation being above Rob. Oh, my God. Least favorite place.
Especially when it's up there, we'll rip through hydrants.
Okay.
Oh, I love the angle there. That was so cool.
He said, let me show you what size these are.
All right.
Oh, that was tremendous.
We got past the Rob. We're here to the Diddy, the true final boss of this match right now.
Yes. We finally made it to last character. We can't even say last stock anymore.
All right, got the item.
Immaculate item play as you'd expect. Oh, and the weak hit.
All right, he's back, though. He's back.
Somehow or another.
25%. That's
it was still there.
I didn't know that was still out.
It gets so scary. You can only rotate it left, right? Could that be? I thought that was a forward air for sure. Okay. Oh, and that's a way to get... Would that push the banana? That's my question.
I'm not sure. Actually, that's a really interesting kind of little positioning right there.
Coach, we need you.
All right.
Okay.
He's looking to catch those double jumps, which is going to be so huge, but he's got the Galaga. Let's go. Can he get the banana? No, he's got the Galaga again.
Pac-Man's unsung praises all go to his aerials. His aerial oppression is on par with Puff, which just makes a perfect translation from that to Pac-Man. And however,
aerials aren't going to help when you're in the air being juggled into an up smash.
Certainly not.
Arando closes it out on a clean 2-0, showing some really great key oppressive play there with his tilts, with his items. Ah, so good.
From item to item, he's just like selling them at this point. He's the bizarre.
Yes.
That's the kind of talent you would expect to see from somebody who plays several item characters in one.
Oh, yes.
But we saw some really clean plays from Smashpuff's Pac-Man as well.
And if you're looking to get your own clean plays, you need to check out Local Host. They do so many cool things across the country here with different kind of gaming setups. You've got locations in Austin, Bakersfield, Denver, North Brunswick, Oceanside, Philadelphia, and St. Louis. I've actually gotten to go to a bunch of locals at a Local Host.
Is that right?
Enough, in the Philadelphia location, too.
Well.
Yes.
Exciting.
They're popping up everywhere. They're super cool. Go check them out at localhost.gg.
Man, it's like whenever I look at hosts like these and programs like Metafy and websites of that variety, I'm like, man, I wish this existed literally 7 years ago.
Right?
There's never been a better time to join and learn because you have more than enough resources. It's like the similar thing that happened to Melee where 20XX came out and all these gods that had already been gods were like, wow. Wish that existed 10 years ago.
It's interesting to see the shift in community learning. It's for a while, like the last decade or so, we've always had the content revolution where people could watch VODs on BTS, on VGBC, etc. So watching all the different major tournaments everywhere, you can learn from them on your own. But I feel like the story of the last year or two has been not just you taking in the content there in a one-directional pattern, but it's you partnering up with a coach with different kind of lessons with Twitch streamers too, where it's a bi-directional kind of focus. focus for you to learn and increase your game.
Like you are awakening your eyes like a mantis shrimp, seeing colors that didn't even exist. But
Right.
anyway, we're going off to an ad break for now. So welcome back and keep enjoying your vacation.